It was the way she described her funeral that first attracted me to Greta. All she wanted was an old record player playing Lou Reed's Perfect Day.
Hello everybody and welcome to Last Chance Romance. Okay, ready, set.
We met at Last Chance Romance, speed dating for the terminally ill. It's to die for. The event was launched by one Annie Benoit, a wisecrack patient I knew from the 3rd floor. She'd met the love of her life during one of her stints at the hospital. A one-time plumber who loved to tell people she'd finally taken the plunge, she hoped she could replicate her good fortune by doing some morbid matchmaking of her own. It may appear a little unseemly at first glance, but it's a surprisingly carefree affair, and we don't have to contend with a lot of the BS other daters are doomed to encounter. For one thing, there's no small talk. Age, sex, location, and what's your sign, and other such pleasantries were quickly replaced with,
"So, how much time you got left? So how do you occupy your time in the waiting room?
So where do you catch the hospital shuttle?"
Popular topics include favorite pain relief remedies, interesting conversations overheard while bunking with another patient, and the like. There's none of that ideal wedding nonsense. Instead, we gush over dream cemetery plots, crematoriums. So tell me the truth. What are you into, wood or marble?
Oh, caskets you mean. Not for me. I want to be sprinkled delicately across an abandoned parking lot.
I hope it's not too forward, but could I meet you for some cold and flavorless vending machine coffee sometime?
I'd love to.
People paired off pretty often. I guess we were emboldened by our personal expiration dates. Sometimes things got serious, which you knew when you heard yourself speaking those special words to your loved one. I'd like to introduce you to my primary physician. It was Greta that took things to the next level. Actually, with a homemade card that read, "I've been waiting for you forever." I sent her one in return. Sometimes we'd go fishing when we were both doing well enough. I'm pretty sure Greta mostly just liked playing with the tackle box and naming the plastic bait. I could hardly convince her to let me use the darn things. She'd grown so attached to them waiting for me to catch something. Other days we'd just sit for hours talking about what stunts we'd pull if we had the good fortune to return to Earth as ghosts. Greta wanted to send messages to people via balloons. I told her I wasn't sure if ghosts were allowed to do that. Of course, it was god-awful having to watch each other suffer, and we had our share of arguments too, but they never lasted very long. There wasn't any sense in it. We passed many a Sunday lazing in the trees near Keller's Abbey, just watching the funeral processions go by with binoculars. Greta called it spying on the dead. Annie used to say at the beginning of each Last Chance Romance, "Sure sorry to see you here, but glad you came." That's how I'm feeling right about now. It's been a few months since I passed away, and I've been missing her like hell ever since. I'm just here waiting and listening for the sound of the needle landing on your favorite record.